All right, in this video, we're going to talk about threading the bind of our sketchbook, and this is before we put the cover on. And so what we're going to need for this is obviously the sketchbook. We need some thread, we need some scissors, and you're also going to want some sort of a tool to make the holes bigger. I've already poked holes in them, but I've got some skewer sticks, and a knitting needle also works quite well. So we're going to cut a piece of thread off that's about the size of 2 arms lengths. So I'm going to stretch it out to my chest once and then twice, and then that's where I would cut it. So I've already done that. And this is where I have this piece of thread that is this long. All right? Next step, after we cut the thread, is we're going to put the ends together. So I have the 2 loose ends, and I'm going to match them up right here. And I actually want to knot these. So I am going to take these and wrap them around my 2 fingers. That's my index and middle finger. I'm going to wrap it around like that. I'm going to pull it off my fingers to make a loop. And then I'm going to stick those ends through the loop and pull to make a knot. All right, so once you have the knot made, then we are going to go to the other end. So here's the knotted side. I'm going to go to the other end where there's this little loop. And I'm going to take a piece of tape, and I want to make a needle out of tape. When I say a needle, this reminds me a lot of a shoelace. You know, if you think of shoelaces, they have that little plastic topping, and that's what allows you to put it through the holes or the eyelets of your shoes. So we're going to create the same technique here. And I'm going to put this together and then just roll this tape to get it as thin as you possibly can. All right, so I'm going to roll it. I'm going to squeeze it, roll it, twist it, whatever I need to do to get it as thin as I can. And that's what it looks like. All right. So, the holes are punched. I already took the tool, the skewer stick or the needle, and I just stuck it through to make these nice solid open holes. And so I'm going to stick this tape needle through, and I'm going to pull it almost all the way, but I don't want to go completely all the way through. I'm going to hang on to this end right here, because now I want to open this up where these 2 are together. There's my knot right there. And I'm going to stick the tape piece through, and then I can pull. So I'm going to get this on this side. So I pull. All right, and that's going to keep it from slipping through the hole. All right, from this point, now all I have to do is I have to weave it in and out of the holes, and there's a total of 8 holes. So there's going through. I'm now going to come down to this hole and bring it back up to the top. And once we get done threading it all the way through, we have to put a knot in the end, otherwise it won't stay in place. So I'm almost there. Doesn't matter whether you finish on the top or the bottom of your folder. This is all going to be covered up anyway. It's just to help strengthen our folder. Okay, so I've weaved it all the way through. Now I'm going to create a knot. Let me see if I can slide this out a little bit. Oops. Now I'm going to create a knot between these 2. So I'm going to pull up this little where I just went through, and I'm going to slide my tape piece through, and I'm going to pull it, except I want to leave this loop right here. See? If I pull, that loop gets smaller, but I'm going to hold on to that loop. I'm going to stick my tape piece through and knot. Ooh, okay. I knotted, but that's still very flexible and changeable. So I have to do that one more time to make that a true knot. So again, stick the tape through, hold on to the loop, put the tape through that. Okay, there's my loop, there's the tape, put my tape through that, and then pull. And now I have a good knot that's going to hold. I can take my scissors, cut off the extra, and we're good to know. It's good to go. This has now been sealed with glue on the inside, and now it's been hole punched, and all these papers should be together with the thread, and now I can worry about putting my cover on.